Alright, and we're back. So, what are you guys doing? Where are you guys heading? What's the plan?
What did we just do?
Just talk to Rockarakis.
And Dimitri's
Can we-
entire party stabbed him in the back.
What are you talking
start
about?
He
Hand
stabbed
out,
us in the back.
Sorry, JD, what was that?
Can we start to hand out drinks to bridge the divide that's happening outside?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Alright, you start doing that.
Does it work? Or
No,
did they
you
turn
punched
into
in the face and
projectiles?
pepper sprayed.
Wait, the rioters have pepper spray?
Yes.
That's hardcore.
Leads are starting to dry up, aren't they? We've been to pretty much everywhere that where we sense the energy stuff.
Well, Rock told us about that place where they stored the other seal.
Yes.
Well,
We don't want to go on another trip right away, do we?
no, the Stanfield Canal in Flint.
Oh,
The
right.
theory that keep all the
That
seals
Dimitri
together.
doesn't
sure.
know about because he didn't.
I assume
He
they
didn't
tell
out.
you. They'd tell you.
Oh, and then Dimitri would ask how they made him. How did
Let's
they
see
make
what
him
happens.
talk?
So you guys step out of Rockarakis' cell and meet up with Dimitri.
Friends, how is it going?
We know where Kay has stored his stuff that he hired Rock to find, something like that.
Oh, you have managed to interrogate the information out of him. Very good work.
Thanks.
Just took a couple of punches.
That's very, very good. Good.
Cool.
What information did you get out of him?
That's
That's all?
the information.
Oh well, I kind of would have hoped you would have talked more, but I guess it was very, very good work.
There's only so much he knew.
Yeah, thanks, Dimitri. I appreciate your confidence.
You're
confidence?
starting to come around, Rylar. You're not as bad as you used to be.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh well.
So what's the plan, guys?
So, I guess let's go check this place out. If you guys are cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
Sounds like a great plan.
Okay, so you start heading down to Stanfield Canal. And it is a canal.
That goes through Stanford.
Yeah, it goes all the way through. No, it goes through Bosom Strand to Parody Lake. That's the canal. And it is this canal.
No.
Okay.
That's a lot of canal.
It is. All along it, warehouses. Lots and lots of warehouses, factories, various, factories pumping out bilge and waste and sludge and water, all sorts of things into it. The city sewers also empty into there. It's all washed down from the bay into the lake and back up at lower tide.
Dimitri, you can find this thing. Do your finger wiggling thing.
Yeah, right. I guess I'll shell out another
I'll
$17.
shell out the 17.
Thank you.
Hey,
Oh,
so you guys do it, you travel along for a while, and you trace the energies that are ever present here to a small, locked warehouse. There is a bloody wheeled cart sitting outside, which suggests that perhaps there's a meat locker inside. And yeah, it's locked, and the
Bloody
energy is
body.
hid inside. Well, it's like it's not a fresh splash of blood on the cart. It's
Oh.
crusted with months and months, if not years, of use as a meat transport trolley.
I guess I'll try and break in.
Roll me a thievery check.
You got it, pal.
Thanks, Kai.
Where's there?
Any time now, pal. God damn it. Alright, you get in. Inside, instead of a meat locker, you see an empty interior, except for a few pallets and a huge crate that has been opened up, and whatever was in it removed. And there is swathes of blood and scrambling footprints on the ground, which lead all throughout this entire warehouse. And then there's a red smear that looks like at least one person has been dragged away.
That seems bad. Let's go investigate.
Alright, you step inside, and you do feel a little bit of a chill. This factory is colder than others, probably is used as a meat locker, or was before it was used as whatever it is now. Hey, what are you checking out? The blood? The box?
Uh,
I wonder
Go
if
ahead,
they
buddy.
kept it cool because it was from the fire. He said the Jesse plane, right? The fire plane.
Yes.
Maybe to inhibit.
This box
its
looked like it was
strength.
opened much more recently.
Ah. So that's big my interruption. I was just merely thinking out loud.
Sorry.
Go ahead, though.
So
wait, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to before.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's why I said go ahead.
the trail, obviously, I take it this place obviously stinks of the whole energy, but I guess once again it'll just sort of get lost among the whole sort of crisscrossing trails of town.
It looks like whatever the trail is in here, it sort of focuses around where all the blood splatters and the dragging away is. So whatever came here, attacked and killed whoever was here, and then left by the look.
Yeah, and we can't follow it after that.
Yeah.
Is there any brain particles on the ground?
Yeah, but do the blood spatters sort of match with the whole sort of pattern we saw at Caius's place?
No, there's no splash like that. This looks like a violent murder. Did that come through?
Mhm.
Looks like a violent murder?
Yeah, sorry, my headset just fucked out strangely.
And so there's an empty crate and there's some blood spatters and not really anything else we can go on here.
Pretty much.
Is there an office-like area?
Roll me a perception at the blood splatters, please. That's perception. Looks like there was at least 3 people here.
Was or?
That, like, the footsteps, the blood splatter. Looks like
Okay.
there was 3 people here.
Right, so not 3 people's worth of blood splatter.
Yes to that too.
Oh,
So definitely. So is there any footprints that look like it could have been after the blood spatter? Like when once it's dried up?
If it's dried up, you won't have feet through it, I guess.
so there isn't like a fourth set of footprints.
No.
Can we tell genders or species of
It
any
looks
of the
like
footprints?
one of the set of footprints, which is involved in all of the spatters of blood, is either a woman or a very slight man. Bless you, Jeffrey. Bless you.
Thank you.
And they all look to be like medium-sized creatures.
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, woman or
Oh.
tiefling, possibly, versus, say, a dwarf.
no, all human. Yeah, all human here. Yeah. Or very human build. No dwarves.
And there's only one box in here.
Yes. A couple of pallets that are just sitting around, but only the one crate, and it is empty. And it looked like it held something the same size and shape as the fake seal that you found in the ziggurat.
Dimitri,
Hmm?
I'll front you the gold. Can you do the ritual here?
I think, well, there's already one in progress, because I did it just outside this place,
Oh, that's right.
didn't I? Or hopefully it's still in place. I don't think we would have spent an hour.
That's right. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh yeah, I heard. No, that's right. We did do one here because it was all centered on the blood spatters.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah, but
whatever's
space-
come from a pet is hunting down everyone that's had something to do with it.
So
Who's left?
yeah.
Rock Rackus, us.
Oh yeah, we have something to do with it.
We should.
Good thing that well, we probably need to find the Rock Rackus and make sure he is safe. As unlikable a person as he is.
It's not already too late.
Yeah, we should bring him into protective custody with us. Yeah.
Put him in prison, he'll be safe. But well, how can we keep him safe if this thing walks through walls?
By keeping him with us.
Yeah.
We get
We've,
into so many safe situations.
Well, we've dealt with
This
stuff like this
is
before.
going to be coming to us. Why don't we?
Set a trap?
Why don't we requisition a whole bunch of the stuff, like for example the battle mech thing, and just wait in a place with a whole bunch of guns and a whole bunch of weapons. Like we can basically fortify an area and just wait for the thing to come for us.
With Rock Rackus there as bait.
Yeah.
I think that if we can swing it, I think in the RHC holding place where we've got all this sweet gear would probably be a pretty good place to set up camp.
Might be a bit hard with the
The
investigation.
audit's going on.
True, that would look mighty suspicious.
What if
I'd rather try to engage it or find it sooner rather than let it have a chance to kill more people. Even if they might be bad people.
There's nobody really left other than us at this point, I think.
that we know of?
Because it wouldn't surprise me if that's they're only blah blah blah.
I
If there
agree.
be more ziggurats than just what we know of. He certainly seems to be interesting in whatever these seals for some reason.
And he's punched one which is backfired.
So what's the plan, guys? Where are you headed to? And do you report this to get police come down and coordinate, etc., or do you leave it?
I'd definitely say would be doing that.
Did you say how recent the blood stains looked?
Very.
Is there any intact heads?
there is no bodies.
Can
Is
I-
it a
It's like maybe 2 or 3 days. Was off.
Okay. No, because I'm horrible at remembering times. Cullis was the last night, right? For his death.
Caius, yes.
And crazy lady, that I already forgot her name.
We don't know if she's
Zambria?
dead, but she's
Zambria?
missing.
She went missing a couple of days ago.
You don't know when. The letter was
Well-
found a couple of days ago, but you don't know if she was
She
there.
was the witness saw somebody that matched her description talking to Caius, so
This is true.
just literally just before he got murdered.
I reckon she's probably our strongest lead if we could find her.
I still think, doing something. I'm still thinking, the thing's probably going to be coming for Rock Rakus or us next. So I still think finding him's probably our best course of action.
Yeah, I think
Well-
find him, take him with us.
So I just think we're currently out of leads to go and actively seek the thing at this point.
Well, everywhere this thing's been and that we followed, there's been a lot of dead everything, right?
Well, no,
I'm-
notice how it didn't murder anyone else in the end.
Well, I just mean it passed through what's her faces, the boss lady's manor. We never really checked. Is she even alive? Do we even know?
Do we even care?
Well,
mean-
well then,
I mean, we care if she's dead because that means she's out of the way.
This
Yeah.
is true.
There were guards posted at the thing, but there was no evidence that there's a crime scene, which suggests that she hasn't been discovered.
yeah.
Imagine it'd be noticeable if somebody like her just doesn't show up to work one day.
And also, I would assume that she would get someone else to kind of do the finer, dirty work.
Yeah. Again, she's
that-
at that sort of position where it's unlikely that she'd be, directly involved with a lot of this stuff.
So there could have been a death there, but it might not have been hers, and it's probably been covered up.
And it's going to be
Possible.
probably pretty hard to really get more information on that anyway. With the audit going on, we do not want to be caught snooping in our house.
Oh, okay. So I was a little like, that's why I suggest
Yeah.
Ryla goes in there at night.
Go
I could-
shrews!
I could do that. And I'm sorry to keep going AFK. I just gotta give dinner to the family real quick. I'll be right back. Like 30 seconds.
Family? What is
So
this?
the idea is we throw Ryler under the bus.
Like how we're just kind of assuming that he's going to get caught.
It's a
Oh.
safe assumption.
Just remember that one time when we had some sneaking around on some walls. I just remember how that went with Ryla.
So, to just move things along, where are you guys heading now?
I think that's what we're
Focus.
trying to decide.
Guess I'm voting for Rock.
What is the time? And the
Mid to
what?
late afternoon.
Yeah. I think Ruckus, and then in the evening get Ryla to sneak.
Everyone happy with heading to Rock Ruckus then?
That seems like a good plan.
Okay, you head to Rock Ruckus, back to the jailhouse, starting to get to late afternoon with
And
the
he's
time.
already dead.
Has he
And
not been
Rock Ruckus.
bailed yet?
That's the same day. You only just left a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, I thought that they were like going to be releasing him. Okay, anyway.
All right, so you get there, and the jailhouse runner. Hang on, 1 second. Okay, sorry. You get to the jailhouse, and the officer here that you met earlier, comes back. You've come to collect him already?
Wait, what? Collect them?
RHC
Alright.
coming down to collect him?
Yes.
Well, the paperwork's not ready. We said it'd be ready in the morning.
Surely you could fast track it for us.
No, this is fast tracking. Normally it takes a week for this.
Well, you're gonna fill out the paperwork anyway, so you can just let us take him now, and we'll sign it in the morning.
This is not alright. He does not get released until the requisite paper is filled.
And it will be. Well, in that case, do you mind if we
But,
stay here and wait?
If you will recall, there is under section 26B of the this within that code, there is a procedure that takes place for expedient situations, and I'll send some bit of. Can I send some bit of other paperwork there, being the whole stickler I am?
It says, yes, of course, we do understand that section, but did you bring with it the form signed by both your detective inspector, your chief inspector, and the inspector general of the RHC?
Shit.
Ah, damn it.
Maybe we just hole up here.
That's not going to look at all suspicious.
Please inform the lady we are working as hard as possible.
The lady?
Lady Inspectress Margaret
right.
Saxby, who ordered his return to the RHC headquarters. Yes.
Did she now?
Yes, that's why the
Why are we
paperwork's
here,
been getting.
man?
You guys haven't actually done anything to get him released yet.
This bitch is getting more and more suspicious.
This bitch is in on the seal shit.
Yeah.
Her fingers in
Oh,
the cookie jar.
That means we can go back to the RHC then, and be much easier to enact plan. Hole up in the room with the battle mech.
That's
a good plan. Okay, so you guys head back to the RHC, and as you do, there's some letters for each of you,
Wait.
some parcels and letters. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, do we want to actually... What if he gets attacked before tomorrow?
You can discuss this on the way to the RHC if you like.
Yep.
I also bring Ryla to the evidence lockup and report that there is a gold ring that needs to be turned in.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. It's evidence. We need it as part of our investigation.
Stop it. Stop you getting teleported around like a freaking monkey.
Oh,
Exactly.
well, it's been logged at least.
Okay. So you guys still happy to go to the RHC at least?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get there, you find a number of letters. Each of you have got a letter in your RHC box, and Trabro has a parcel along with his letter, separate, like as well as your letter, I should say. The parcel for Trabro is a book with some more study on the creatures from your good friend.
Oh, brilliant.
The Martial Academy. It is not another martial thesis, but it does suggest that there has been further testing on controlling the creatures with force of will, and that it has been working successfully. And they give you the details on creatures from a pet can be forcefully controlled with the appropriate mind, like thinking patterns, and you now have a +2 on any attempt to do so.
I'll just make a note of that.
Yeah, that's something you need to remember. The letters to each of you are all identical. They're all addressed to you by name, not by place, so they were delivered by hand. None of them have a return address or sender information. And they all tell you to release Kaja Stewart or suffer the consequences. Signed, L.
Son of a bitch.
Al the gangster.
LL Cool
Shrug.
J, man. Duh.
L. It's actually
what?
Ledokrakis.
The one that runs the mob.
Could be.
Fuck.
We
You-
don't actually have her anymore, do
No,
we?
she has been shipped
Nope.
off to
Nope.
Slate.
Yeah, she gone.
Wait, I'm getting confused. Who does he want released?
Kaja Stewart, the
Katya?
gun runner.
Do we know any people that could send a message to him? Like, do we have any like sort of underground contact?
Do you?
Ryla?
Does anyone have any underground contact?
I imagine Dimitri probably wouldn't.
I actually think I do. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I was
Might
just
not.
like, Ryla?
Also, while you're figuring that out, Stover Delft has come out of his office and looks to you. What the bloody hell are you lot doing here? Get home. This ain't your home. We don't have beds for you.
But you say Stover?
Yeah, Stover said it, saying it. Get some rest. Nothing's this bloody important.
I'd probably disagree, boss.
Why is that, Charbro?
Wow, that's fucked up.
He seems in a bit of a mood. Probably stressed due to the audit that's ongoing.
Why don't you head home? We'll watch the fort for you.
Because I'm on night tonight. Got paperwork to catch up on.
So do we.
Says, what? What are you working on? And he starts coming down the stairs.
You remember Kaja Stewart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one she got shipped off to Slate.
Still ongoing.
What do you mean it's ongoing? Slate's got her.
They may, yes.
Yes.
I'll show him a letter and say, look who wants her back.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm assuming it's Lorcan.
As you
Mr.
know,
Cal.
another person with named L who has the balls to threaten constables.
Shakes his head. This is not what we fucking need at the moment. There's nothing we can do about it. I'd suggest you get someone watching your homes if any of you have family. Because he's probably got someone watching there.
Sir.
Yep.
We need Rock Ruckus to be released into our custody.
You
That's
what?
probably going to be hard to do because he's already been ordered here by somebody higher up than him.
Last
Oh,
I
no,
heard, he was to be released on bail from the jailhouse in about a week.
The boss ladies ordered him to be released to here.
He looks a bit confused. We're not holding him here. Last thing we need is crowds around outside us.
I think we need to get back to that jailhouse.
I agree. I'm like, we'll go home and have some rest.
Well, he wasn't going to get released from that jailhouse till the morning anyway.
That's not what I think me and Trevor are worried about.
Yeah.
What,
We don't want him
what-
to get marked.
What's your interest in Rock Ruckus anyway? You said he was a nil player, right? He accidental discharge firearm. That's what they're going for in the court.
This is
It's a
separate.
long story. We think that he could be a mark for he could be possibly a potential next victim.
Same as
in the
whatever his
case
name
that
was.
Caius.
And what evidence do you have?
Gut.
Chasing celebrity is not going to look good to Viscount Inspector Nigel.
I said it's a long story that sounds strange, but there's, yeah.
You trust us, sir.
When have we let you down?
Aside from burning down the village and the cold tongue.
No, but we still solved it from being worse.
Look,
It's true.
take
Our
the night,
instinct has been right.
get home, make sure your homes are safe. Come and see me in the morning, we'll talk to the lady. You can sort this out, alright?
Okay.
Look at me. He just eyeballs each of you, chewing his little stub of a cigar. Home tonight.
But
Is he like trying to? Is he giving us a message?
Roll me an insight.
I live in the evidence room.
You're pretty confident he just wants you to be getting out of the office, not for any nefarious reason. There's nothing about home, eyeball, 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 that makes you think he's giving you any hidden message.
All right.
Well, it's not like he's expecting us. He has no idea that we're planning to like sneak into the superior's house or anything.
Also, am I right in continuing the you guys are keeping him abreast of all developments in your
On the quiet, with no paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
you've told him about what you found at the ziggurat, etc. in that debrief? Or you will tell
I
him?
think so. Just sort of the broad strokes anyway.
Yeah.
Another
So
whole lot of murders with people related to that.
he does ask you if you plan on investigating that there dot out in the ocean that your maps pointed at.
Probably only if Leeds and Flint dry up. It's kind of a fairly out of the way place.
Says, well, it's not beyond Caius to have his capability of getting things out. There's many boats that are under his name, or at least contracted to him. Wouldn't be impossible for him to get something out there if we think that's part of his operation. If you think he was a major player, perhaps whoever topped him. I'm assuming you're not telling him crazy creature from beyond the plane. You're just telling him someone killed him and you're on the trail, or are you going to tell him about that?
Depend on how much he
How crazy does he think we are already?
You are the C team that's proving themselves the real A team, so he probably has a healthy respect for you.
So he wouldn't probably dismiss. Well, there was evidence of weird shit happening at the fair, so it's probably not a stretch that more weird shit's happening. So yeah, I don't see any reason to keep it secret.
Okay. So he says, maybe it's worth checking out, see if it's somewhere he's hid as well, see if he can get any more evidence on what he's done, or perhaps somewhere they were planning to hit. Might be someone already there.
It's a good plan.
We can definitely check out the docks.
Might seek the seal as well, the monster.
Wow. See what you're saying.
Says, could be they do, but perhaps also if you bring it back here, just bringing back the seal to whoever's killing everyone for the other ones.
Either way, I think it's worth checking out. Yeah. Also, yeah, my contacts are public. I haven't changed it. Yeah, I actually have a thief, sometimes informant, contact in Parody Lake.
Sweet.
That's where Lorcan Kell is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's where, part of where his operations are. Yep, go ahead.
I don't know. This is probably not really a Dimitri thought. It's too devious for that. But what if we send a message to Cal saying, look, not our problem anymore. If you want her released, you better start putting pressure on lady person we don't like.
Saxby.
Yeah. Sort of try and set Cal up against her. But as I said, I don't think that's a thought that Dimitri would have.
That's a good thought, though.
It is a good thought.
Before you guys
Good
leave
thought, Trevor.
Stover Delft, I'm assuming you are going to leave the RHC even if you're not going home, with him telling you to go. He suggests that in the morning you could talk to your old captain mate, Captain Rutger Smith of the RNS Impossible that you met on the Coltung. And the Impossible has just arrived in the harbour, so it would be easy to requisition it. I don't think there's any current outstanding missions they're on. Could be something to keep his books busy, keep him happy. Happy as the man can get, at least.
Well,
I would. Go ahead, buddy.
Did you mind if we take some supplies from the evidence room on this?
You had permission to take what you needed for evidence and for building your case. Those orders haven't changed.
Take every gun, Ryla.
Just every single gun.
Every single fucking 7-barreled gun. It doesn't matter if it explodes. Just pull out another one.
If we're gonna requisition a fucking battleship, you should just move your mech armor onto there too.
That's a good call. Did they give us the bear?
Oh yeah,
The bear.
the virtual reality bear.
Oh no, that
Ah.
one wasn't, because that wasn't near where the stuff was happening.
How rude.
All right, so you guys leave the RHC, and where are you going?
I'm still tempted to swing by the jail. It seems to be shrinking fast recently. I'm still concerned.
Anyone else want to? Or just doors up?
That's fine. I'm okay with.
Unless you guys got something else you got in mind.
I think, yeah, it's probably worth tidying that up, but it seems like we're being sort of pointed pretty hard in the direction of the docks, so yeah, maybe we quickly check out Rock, and then, yeah, do the docks. And when it gets towards night, Ryla, are you still cool with sneaking into Saxby's house?
Yeah. Being sneaky is what I'm best at.
So you guys head to the jail cell again, and everything is as you left it. They grumble, still not ready. Paperwork won't be ready till the morning. You're not taking him. You check in on Rock Rackus, and he's fine in the cell, still humming away. How's it going, buddies?
To the guard to. Is there anyone in the room that he is in? Not in the cells, but just in there?
There's a guard like around the corner, but within the hallway still. So not far.
I would like to suggest to the guard to have more constant surveillance. Not
I
so
assure you, the
private.
cells are lined with the finest anti-teleportation magic. You take that
Well,
sort of
it's not-
matter seriously.
It's not teleportation I'm worried about.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word on it, officer. Thank you. Don't imagine he'll be trying to be broken out in the last 12 hours before he's released. But, well, you'll have the... We'll ensure the security is increased. Thank you.
Well, we could put another prisoners in here. That'd be fine as well.
So, you guys happy with Rock Rackus?
I guess
Maybe
so.
we should just break him out.
You are! He's getting out in the morning.
Hey, he could be dead by then.
May
What
not live
time
that
in the
long.
morning is the game? Is it done for? Will you be done with the paperwork?
So early, he's speechless.
Sorry, fucking Richard. Can I watch a movie? No. Oh. Can I watch the TV? No. Am I banned from the TV? No, you're just not watching on now. Am I banned every day? Fuck, you will be if you ask again, my goodness.
The
Jesus.
first two questions were plausible, but the last one,
Yeah. Alright, so what did you say you're doing?
I asked, what time will you be done with the paperwork? Or will you be ready to be taken away?
The open start of office. So the
Which
paperwork is officially filed 8 a.m.
Eastern or Standard?
Yes.
What, you never heard of Standard Eastern Time?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Standard in the east. Get it? Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
I think docks until dark.
Okay. Just chilling at the dock?
Are we gonna?
Do use the spidey sense thing.
Alright. Oh, Spidey Sense at the docks. Time to refer back to my Spidey Sense chat. Roll me a streetwise check as well while you're down in the docks. I assume you guys are going to be wandering around trying to talk things up as well. Wow. Wow.
What?
I'm gonna hero point that because that's ridiculous.
Okay.
Time to be just as ridiculous.
Are we just gonna ignore Lork and Cal then?
Yeah,
Well, I was mainly directed at the party.
I know.
Like I said, I kind of said my idea as a player, but it's not something that Dimitri would suggest.
Deal with it in the morning.
So, you guys look around the dock. You do your energy thing. You don't really get much energy definite. There is activity around the docks. But after talking with people and greasing up a few hands, you learn that. Hang on, let me see page 250 for more detail. Yeah, that a week ago, a few people, a woman, 2 humans and 2 dwarves who were heavily armed, boarded a ship named the Il Jacon de Mer. I don't know if that's hard C or meant to be a Jason. I think it's Jacon. It's got the little squiggle under it. And set sail from the port.
Okay, I think that's probably our next place. After we check out the thing. Although it still means that there's been murders and stuff happening here since after they left.
But that could be. I don't. If it's the beast, I don't think the beast is working with them, so to speak. It's
Yeah,
involved, but
the one we fought definitely didn't seem to be that intelligent. Just wanted to eat shit.
The snake said though that this one is intelligent.
Oh, did he? I missed that. Sorry.
One had reason, it can be judged.
see, riddle.
The other thing I was thinking was one thing that I do find a little odd is that none of the crime scenes really have the same sort of method of murder. Well,
Nothing's been
Xandria was
uniform.
just a disappearance. Yeah, we had the fucking weird thing in that happened to Caius, and then we've just got a bunch of blood spatters that don't match that pattern. If it's a single thing killing them, you'd kind of expect a similar pattern in each case.
Unless it can eat its brain and get the intelligence, and the other ones are just in the way.
And it might want the crazy lady for a plan.
Do we have the speech the Titan gave us? Like in the notes?
Scroll up to the very top of the chat window.
Fuck.
Did you ask me something?
No, he was asking. I've just done it.
Ah, okay.
Check the bottom of the chat.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Why does it
okay.
want to cut its flesh first?
Maybe it has something will happen if we do that. Who knows? Goddamn
Might
riddles.
be part of a ritual to send it home or something. I'm also finding the your mortal trap to be odd. The fact that he's blumping us in with them as agents of King Calland means is the stuff. If these guys are connected with the stuff with the mayor, are they also connected with the king, possibly?
Or it could be it just knows that they are people of Flint or something to do with Flint, the city.
No, that's odd. You don't normally call just people and like citizens. You don't normally call them agents of the king. Subjects, maybe. Agents suggests that it's people working for Calland.
Well, yeah, but he was talking to us, in which we are agents of Kellen.
Yeah, but he's. Oh, yeah. What I was getting at though was, sorry if this is getting into a side discussion a bit, but most that fled your mortal trap or a mute beast, he's putting the blame for the whole thing on us.
Well,
Or
I think
we're going to mortals as a general.
yeah, it's the universal mortal, not just us specifically, or
And that's why I consider this a riddle.
I mean, he is a Titan. I don't think he differs. We're basically
don't know.
ants. Yeah.
Okay.
Not caring about us.
Sorry. Anyway, I think I.
No,
sidetracked
you're
it
good,
on with
mate.
that.
You're good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you're not on the right track at all.
All theories are a go. We need all the thinking we can get.
Yeah.
So think away, buddy.
Yeah. So I kind of lost track of what we're doing. We went to the docks and we didn't find a lot there except for the info about the same crew. Looks like going out to sea. The woman, the two women and the dwarves, etc.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So I guess we should talk to the guy about potentially using him in his boat.
We didn't feel a strong APEC presence, which to me suggests the presence is still in Flint. Especially considering the fact that, like guys got murdered after the ship disappeared.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it might pay to, while Ryla does his sneaky in the mansion, I think we probably need to go down and do a night watch on Rock.
Kind of feels like we're following different strings at the same time. Like
Like
things that are
previously.
kind. Yeah.
I'm not going to give you any input.
That's fine. Because it seems like there's the creature as one string, then there's the crew that Kai's hired, which is the other one, which obviously left to go probably to the temple.
That seems to be the most likely place. But
And then
I'd
there's-
agree. I think there's the creature. There's Caius's agents. Well, it's pretty clear that they're not on the same side unless Caius can fake having his brain being sucked out.
Yeah.
So there's at least those two. Zambria could be a third side, or she could be a pawn or one of the others. There's not really enough info yet. So yeah, there's definitely a few things going on. Then there's Saxby and how she ties in with all of this.
Yeah, and Lorcan and Katya.
So yeah, I'm still thinking though, might be safe to just make hotshot check over Rock over during the night, and I think you go check out Saxby's place if you feel like you can get in and out without being seen.
I certainly have enough ways to do it.
Sounds like a plan.
Is there anyone else that's got any stealth, or is Rylo the only one?
I'm fairly stealthy. I've got +10.
It counts as stealth for me. I got +4, +5, so I'm not that stealthy.
I'll go with Ryla in case he needs backup, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the whole classic splitting the party thing, but on the other hand, it's otherwise he's going with no backup at all.
With so many things happening at one time in this, I think sometimes it's necessary.
Feels like it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give you Rock Rackus's his cool NPC card.
I imagined a redneck, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still curious as to why like the only shown black guy is the one who cucks the king.
It's not the only black guy in the thing, but yeah, he does cuck.
Yeah.
He does cuck a thing.
Well, the
The
king is
king's
also
black,
black.
too.
Our king, yeah.
No, the Fey king. That's what
No,
he cucked.
well, I mean, yeah, but I'm saying our king's black as well.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, we've got a black king. Racism's dead.
Yeah, stop profiling him, Ryla.
Excuse me? No.
You know, I think King Aedan should just actually give us a birth certificate to prove he was born in Riser.
Oh, wow.
That's the short form one. We need the long form.
You know, I still think it comes from Draco. Yeah. Until you can prove otherwise, the burden is on you. Alright, so anyway. You guys, who's staying at Rock Rackus? Just Dimitri?
Oh,
I have
I'll
a
stay.
-1 stealth, so yeah, I'm not going on that mission.
Okay.
I'll stay with Dimitri.
Okay, so you guys stay with the Rock Rackus. Very easily, your guys' night passes without issue. The morning comes around. Perfectly fine. You can have some sleep even, and it's okay. Charbra and Riley, you guys are sneaking to Lady Saxby's manor. And
Yep.
you get to the wall,
Yep.
and you are arrested and killed for treason.
Okay.
Perfect.
You get to the wall. You come into the front or the back? The front has a single gate. The back, where the trail led to, has the wall.
I'm
Wall
going
that
to
has
the
the
back.
wall. Okay, you can go to the back. Atop the wall is a tightly wound spiral of barbed wire or razor wire up the top. The wall itself is fairly difficult to climb. It's going to be quite difficult to get in. What are you going to do?
Well, I'll tell you right now what I'm gonna do. How tall is the wall?
About 15 foot.
Cool. I'm gonna climb it without making a check because I have ghosts on the rooftops.
You have what?
Ghost of the rooftops.
What does that do?
Did I think that right?
Yep.
All right. So you get to the top into the razor wire.
I'm gonna hop over it.
What's your reflex?
18.
Okay, so you're slashed by the razor wire.
Does teleportation
For-
make a sound?
No. For 12 points of damage. You're slashed by the razor wire. As you try to climb over the top, and it almost unnaturally comes towards you as you're up top and begins to slash at you. Even when you try and stay still, you can feel it almost like it's alive, soaring into your flesh. And you take 12 points of damage.
Drone man.
And you fall to the other side of the wall, bleeding and slashed, but not dead. You've put the 12 on yourself.
Oh.
Cool.
Yep.
And Trevor, what you doing? How you getting over? Trevor?
I'll mark Ryler as my Oath of Enmity target. And once he's on the other side of the wall, I'll teleport next to him.
And attack him.
Oh, yeah, forget about that part.
Just give him a punch in the face.
I won't do that, but then I'll just climb over. Because that would be cool if I actually attacked him as well.
It's okay, buddy.
However, I need to roll athletics. Is athletics to climb?
Yes.
Yes. I climb as well.
You get over the top. The wires the wires will hit your reflex, I think. 20 versus reflex.
Yeah.
Yep, they'll hit you. For 12 points of damage as well. Nice. Consistent. And you fall bloodied next to Ryler on the other side of the fence. Between you and the manor is about 30 feet of open yard. Then some bushes and trellis up the side of her house. You can see lights on upstairs, though the curtains are drawn currently. No lights are on downstairs.
Can I check if there's any sort of trip wires or anything around the yard?
Doesn't appear to be. You don't need to roll.
My kind of shit. I guess that would actually not. I don't know. Is there any sense there's any magical traps?
There's nothing. It's not trapped.
Okay. All right, draw, bro. Why don't we sneak? We'll sneak to the bushes, and then we'll climb the manor.
Okay.
Why are we here again? I forgot.
Because this bitch is suspicious.
Oh, right.
As
Okay.
the weird presence went through her wall, you hear the voice of Dimitri in your memory.
And she wants Rock Rackus. Which isn't what we heard, or anyone seems to know anything about. And in the book I got, it says if you've got a strong enough willpower, you can dominate the things that come from a pet. I'm just wondering if she's the running this show.
I see what you're saying. All right, let's go check this place out then. And we hate her.
And we hate her, so if she dies in her sleep, it'd be a crying shame.
I don't think we're gonna assassinate her though.
Okay.
Let's go.
Just throwing that idea out there.
Just a thought.
I guess we'll sneak across the yard.
Yeah, you get across the yard, get to the bushes, no worries. Do you want to go in one of the dark downstairs windows or climb up the trellis to the upstairs window?
You know what I'm gonna do.
No.
You go upstairs, I'll go downstairs.
Sounds good. I'm gonna climb the trellis.
It peels
Okay.
away from the wall.
Charbro, are you going up as well?
I'm going downstairs window.
Okay. I'm assuming your thing is at will, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Riley? Okay. She climb up the chalice like it ain't no thing. And Charbro, roll me a thievery.
Oh,
I
shit.
really. Oh, uh-oh.
Ah,
Clink! The lock on the window, somehow inside, you open with a twig shoved in between the gap in the window and the door. The window and the wall.
it's actually aluminium cladding.
Ah,
you
yes,
just
so you just
bend it slightly and hit it.
Yeah, it's all good. You managed to pop open that as Riley, you get up to the top.
Like every terrible creeper ever, I'm gonna start checking windows.
Alright.
Stealthily, though. Stealthily.
So, at the window that you get up to, you can
So you're
see
changing.
Lady Inspectress Margaret Saxby sitting at a writing desk. The light is a candle sitting beside her, and she is writing into a large ledger. She's not writing furiously, she's not writing quickly, she's just writing things down, referring to a small piece of note paper, which you might have seen her if you're at the RHC at any point, jotting things down as she moves around.
We didn't think of a plan if what happens, we get caught.
We don't get caught.
Good plan.
Good plan.
Trabro, downstairs, you pop in through the window, and you find yourself, the window is actually onto a kitchen bench. You're sort of climbing over the taps, moving into the window. Roll me a stealth check, please.
Oh. Can I mark this my goal as my Oath of Enmity target and roll twice? Okay, hero point that shit.
Okay. Okay, you start stepping over the tap, and you knock it just a fraction, but it makes no sound. And you make your way into the kitchen, onto the hardened wood floor or hardwood floor, and you are in the downstairs, in the dark. Where are you heading?
I want to see if there's a basement.
Alright, you start looking around. You can see a door just around the corner from the kitchen that looks like it might head downstairs to a basement if there was one.
Let's go for it.
You softly crack it open, and sure enough, there is a set of stairs that leads downstairs.
Okay. I'll head down the stairs.
Alright, head down the stairs. Ryla, what are you doing up at the window? Peeking at Margaret Saxby.
Gonna take out a pair of binoculars.
Find a nice crook of a tree to sit in.
I'm
Unbuckle
gonna
your pants.
Oh god.
Oh, too far.
I want to know what she's writing, but there's no way that's gonna happen right now. So
Unless she dies.
I could use Trevor as a distraction.
What?
No. I'm gonna go.
Did you
check.
bring
Are there-
Did you bring your 7-barreled gun?
I did.
You're just gonna shoot Lady Margaret Saxby, Jesus Christ.
Stealth
No.
mission. If everyone's dead, you're
Oh,
stealth.
now come to think of it, that you probably wouldn't be able to recover the book after that.
No.
Nah.
No, I had an idea where I'm gonna shoot one of the guards with the badger gun and throw a badger at him without him knowing, hopefully. But that's not gonna work right now. So instead, are there any other windows?
Also, aren't you on file as having requisitioned a badger gun?
I think he owns it.
Maybe?
There is another window around the other side, but it's sort of the upstairs is a single room and a staircase heading downstairs. It's basically an attic office, if you will.
Maybe sneaking in during the day would have been a better idea, actually thinking about it. I'm not gonna do anything quite yet. I'll maintain position.
Alright. Wait, say that again?
I said I'll maintain position.
Okay. Just watching. Roll me a perception.
Perception roll.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Okay. So while you're watching, you notice
Should I-
her reach her left hand over to check the inkwell that she's using to write with. And you see on her finger a small gold ring. You notice it's the same finger that Caius was wearing a small gold ring upon. Could it be
Huh.
important? Who knows? No, she's not married.
If we could
Okay.
see the inscription on the inside of that ring, it'd be really handy.
Alright. Downstairs, Trabro. You're in a basement. It's got some meat hanging on hooks, some dried stuff in barrels, and nothing else.
And it's animal meat?
Yes, it's animal meat. It's just like half a pig.
Okay, if there's nothing else, I'll make my way back out.
Alright. Head back upstairs. Roll me a stealth check as you begin to make your way out of the window.
Oh, I was going to look around downstairs a bit more.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you meant out, like out.
Oh, no, back out from the basement, sorry.
Right. Okay, yep. So you're back downstairs. Where are you heading? What are you looking for?
What other rooms are down here?
There's a kitchen, a sort of dining slash like a lounge, I guess. There's a table with a small couple of chairs facing each other. Coffee table in between. There's a bedroom off to one side with the door open that looks fairly sparse. Just a bed and a single wardrobe and a set of chest of drawers and not much else. And then there's a like a cloakroom at the back. Excuse me, which leads to the front door, where you know the front door to be.
I want to check this bedroom.
Okay. What for?
Does it look like it's recently been used? I'm taking a stab that's a spare bedroom.
No,
Or a visitor's
it
bedroom?
looks like her bedroom. And yeah, it looks like it's been
Oh.
used recently.
Oh, it's her bedroom.
Was that just like a study upstairs?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Any cursory glances? There's no books or anything, or
There is a couple of books on the shelves, various. One of them is an RHC book that wouldn't look out of place on Dimitri's shelf. Just all of the codes and the
probably
laws
should
around
read
RHC.
that sometime.
Yeah, probably. The thing you ignored when you first applied. And yeah, just another non-relevant book.
I think downstairs is a bust.
Well, he said it was non-relevant, which definitely means it's relevant.
Yeah, Dan, what's the name on the book?
The name on the book.
Yeah.
It's called Secrets of the Elemental Chaos. No.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yeah. Sisterhood of the Northern Lights.
I
Alright.
like this book. I mean, it's not pants now. Oh.
Okay. No, I think downstairs is a bust. I'll
You checked for like drawers or cabinets or anything?
going through a lady's drawers. But that's a great
That's
idea.
exactly what Tribal would do.
That's exactly what I would do.
Oh wow! I believe.
If I can open the drawers and the cupboards quietly, I will. But if they make any sort of resistance or creak, I'll definitely not.
You roll me stuff.
Oh shit.
You start moving your way down the hallway. A couple of floorboard creaks. Maybe the first one, you pause, you wait. There's no response. Take another couple of steps, and there's another, just a floorboard shifting creak. And you hear what sounds like a chair being pushed out upstairs.
Oh hell.
And then
Oh, thank you.
doof,
Oh,
doof,
hell no.
steps coming downstairs.
Out the window.
Just
Is there a bird
jump
flying
on.
past?
There is
Any
no
owls
bird
or
flying
shit?
past. No.
Owls, cicada.
There might be crickets and cicadas outside, yeah.
I oath of enmity a cicada
Uh-huh.
and teleport out of the building.
Oh my god.
Jeffrey.
Hey, you said teleportation is silent.
Jeffrey.
How do you know her household doesn't have
Oh,
gold
fuck.
around it?
Your oath of enmity a cicada.
Yep.
You are hugely aware as a cicada jumps from one tree and begins to fly away. And there is a... You go to teleport and you're still where you are. And you hear the footsteps getting to the bottom of the staircase around the corner. 2 seconds from seeing you. What do you do?
Where am
The-
I? In
this-
the hallway.
So you're in the hallway. You have to go back through the footsteps to get to the window you came in.
There's probably on the ground floor. Did I just come out of her bedroom?
What was that?
Did I just come out of her bedroom?
Yeah, or come past it. Like you looked in, you didn't go right in.
Was there a window in her bedroom?
There would have been, yes.
I go out that way.
You're going for speed or going for stealth?
Speedy stealth.
Speed or stealth, Charo?
Stealth.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Speed, I'll just dive through the window.
Oh,
I'll go hero point that.
You get a hero point it? Alright.
See if I can get higher, because you take the best with a hero point, isn't it?
Yes. 17 it is.
I've got one hero point left.
Alright, you wanna do it? It's only like 12 minutes left.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, that's
17 it
rough.
is.
17 it is. Okay. You slip back in through the doorway, and as you're sort of stepping lightly through the door, you hear the footsteps reach within vision of looking down the hallway. And you're halfway across the room to the window when you hear a voice call out, "Hello? Hello?" And you reach the window and you hear the footsteps approaching the bedroom door, and you're undoing the latch, and it's fiddling and it's hard to undo. Roll me.
Oh god.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Oh, dexterity check.
Yeah, straight dexterity.
Tension is killing me.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That's okay. I've got plan B if need be.
What's plan B?
killer.
I've got a rocket belt.
And you fiddle with the latch, and the latch isn't coming undone, so you snap it off. And you push open the window, and you leap out as the door creaks open behind you. And you're into the bushes, and you're into between two bushes, thankfully. And you land quietly on the other side of the window open. And you duck in as you hear the footsteps coming to the window. And you hear Margaret Saxby look out. And you can see from the camera angle looking above you, you can see you leaning against the wall and her face just looking out above you, trying to see what's beyond. And you hear her fiddle with the latch and mutter to herself, "When did this break? Not another break-in, surely." And she close the window, and you hear her trying to fiddle with the latch. And all this is going on.
I
Milo,
hope I
what are
bought you
doing?
some time there, buddy.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna try and break into the study.
Okay, you try and break
Another
in.
break-in.
Roll me a thievery. Yeah, right, you get in. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Quietly as well, not breaking or snapping anything.
I'm guessing what she wrote is still there.
Yeah, the book's still there.
Check it out.
Okay, you see that she is writing various bits of the audit and her requirements for the audit being fulfilled. It's fairly menial stuff. Amounts of things, times that things were requisitioned, costs, cost analysis, stuff that fairly shitty, boring stuff. But you see one thing that's a little bit interesting, and there is a question mark with the word harassment after it, and after that is a note written on a piece of paper that is wedged in between two pages. Kay has assured that they will be kept busy.
Motherfucker. What if the K stands for Kel?
Who knows?
He goes by Al, remember?
Or does he?
Dar dar dar!
I mean, his name is Lorcan Kel. So, I mean, maybe some people refer to him as L. Maybe some people refer to him as K. Maybe some people refer to him as LK.
Or other letters altogether to throw people off the scent.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a note of that note and keep searching the study a bit. As much as I can.
Okay. Roll me. Is your perception?
Roll your perception.
Yeah. Kind of like the investigation skill. That's one I missed from 5e.
Yeah, same.
Build a bigger skill list. It's like Dave did for his pirate game. Alright, so what in particular are you looking for? Is there any main thing you're trying to find?
Uh,
Or are you just trying to sort of briefly pass over for important things?
yeah, anything that seems out of place or shady.
Surprisingly, and you have plenty of time as you hear what's going on downstairs, you don't find much that sticks out. In fact, it is odd how little is in this office. Besides the ledger she is writing in now, a sheaf of unwritten in paper, and a sheaf of RHC letterhead, there is nothing in this room.
Oh
No
my god, she has
paperwork.
a false office.
Shit. Is there a bookshelf with a suspiciously placed book on it that I could take and open up a secret passage?
No.
Damn. Alright, I guess I'll. If there's nothing else, I'll probably head out.
Alright. You head out and back out the window. You rolled a nat 20 before, so I'm going to say you've got it sorted. you go out and close it behind you as you hear Lady Saxby closing her window downstairs as well, beginning to make your way upstairs, where you see Charbo down in the bushes directly underneath you, brushing himself off.
I'll climb on down.
Okay.
Now you need to do the bedroom. You need to get Trabro to go upstairs and just keep repeating the whole act.
Shit's suspicious. I'm very suspicious.
And
Okay.
we're gonna call time there. I think 5 minutes to
Time in the round.
5 minutes to 3. Yeah, we'll call time. I think it's a good time to call time. I don't have shit for what you guys are fucking running around doing. I come up with some crazy weird shit now. Alright, we'll kill the recording. Goodbye.